Hi, my name is Ali Malik and I am a driving instructor in Milton, Keynes. Today in this video we'll be doing a test route starting from the test center. Just park outside the test center and start from here. In this video we will be driving for roughly about half an hour covering the test route, and I'll be giving you some tips and advice if you are preparing for the test. Or you just want some guidance on how to drive on these roads. This video is for you. So we'll get started. First off, we will prepare the car, do our 6-point checks. As I'm parked on the right side of the road, I'll start from my right. I'll look over my blind spot, check all 3 mirrors and look over my left blind spot, put my signal on, and slowly I'll start moving the car. As you come out from the test center is on our left. You don't want to go in second gear because the junction is quite near to us. We check our mirrors and signal right. We're turning right from here. Approach very slowly. It's a blind junction. On this occasion, I'm using a manual car. I'll be giving you some tips on how to drive a manual car as well. As soon as you turn into the new road, you've got to check center mirror and right mirror. We've got roundabout coming up. We have to go straight over second exit. Using a little bit clutch, little bit brake just to slow the car down. I don't want to go in speed over the roundabout or around the roundabout. Next road, I am going to turn right. At the moment, I'm at Bletchley Lane and I'll be turning right to Valley Drive, checking mirrors, signaling right, slowing down, selecting second gear. I'll just wait for this car to go past first. If I slow them down, I'll get a minor. If I slow them down quite a lot or make them stop, it's gonna be a serious fault. Every 10 seconds or so, you've got to check your mirrors. And after turning into a new road, you've got to check center mirror and right mirror. We've got oncoming cars, and by looking at their positioning, they are in the center of the road. I'll just wait for them to go past. I'll check center mirror, right mirror is clear. I need to give every car 1 meter's clearance. I am going to turn right at Sherwood Drive. At the moment, I am at Valley Drive. Speed limit here is 30. If the roads are clear, we have to get near the speed limit. Junction is coming up, roughly 6 car lengths away from the junction. I check center mirror, right mirror, signal right, and I've started slowing the car down. Once this car is gone and it's safe, I'll turn into the new road. After turning into the new road, center mirror and right mirror. Every 10 seconds or so, you've got to check center mirror to see who's behind you and how close they are. The reason we have to check center mirror every now and then is because we need to know our surroundings and to see how close the car behind us is. If you're driving near the speed limit and someone's too close behind you, slow down a little bit. The car behind you will increase the gap If we speed up more, we're gonna go over the speed limit, and believe me, the car behind you is not gonna slow down, and it's gonna make things difficult for everyone. I've got obstruction on my side of the road. I'll check center mirror, right mirror, and I go around the cars, giving every car 1 meter's clearance, center mirror, left mirror before I start turning left. Now the traffic lights coming up now, that's a pedestrian crossing. There is no pedestrian there, no one's going to press the button, so I'll just keep on moving forward. From the roundabout, we are turning left, first exit towards Queensway. At the moment, I'm at Sherwood Drive. I'm checking mirrors, signaling left, and I've started slowing the car down. I'll select second gear, see if it's safe for me to go. Looks like it's safe for me to go, and I'll just continue going forward without stopping the car. If I stop unnecessarily, I'll get marked hesitation. We are approaching a roundabout. We are taking the first exit from there. The exit will be in at front, roughly 12 o'clock, so I don't have to use signal. Speed limit here is 30. It's Saxon Street, sorry. Next roundabout, we've got to turn right. I'll check center mirror, right mirror, put the signal on, and I'll be selecting the right lane. Checking mirrors, slowing down. Now I'm gonna put the car in second. It looks safe, and I'm taking second exit on this roundabout. Checking mirrors, signaling left before my exit. We are at Prince's Way at the moment, and we are turning right from this junction here. At the moment, we are at Prince's Way, and we are going to Albert Street. This roundabout, we're gonna go straight over first exit. It's a mini roundabout, and there is 2 lanes here. Lanes are a little bit faded, but make sure you keep your car in your lane. At the moment, we are at Albert Street. We are turning left to Regent Street. This is a very narrow road. Make sure you slow down and you finish in your lane. Check center mirror, right mirror, and go around cars. Every car you've got to give 1 meter's clearance. I'll keep my car slow because there is a bend coming up and I need to move back to my side of the road. Here, I would slow down the car as much as possible, check mirrors, position left as much as possible, check mirrors, start turning right. Now the road ahead is no entry, so I'll check mirrors, turn left. Checking mirrors again, and I need to go around these cars, giving every car 1 meter's clearance. These roads, it's not recommended to do a lot of speed. My max speed was 50 miles an hour here. Checking mirrors, signaling right. We are turning right from here onto Cambridge Street. At the moment, we are at St. Martin's and we are turning right to Cambridge Street. Checking mirrors. We're gonna follow the road ahead. At the moment, we are at Cambridge Street. It's a one-way road, this one, as you can tell by the arrows. Now we've got to take the first road on the left. On our right, there are hatch markings. We shouldn't be driving on the hatch marking, and we're turning left onto Brooklyn Road. At the moment, we are at Westfield Road, and we're gonna go straight over to Brooklands Road. It's a crossroads. We've got to make sure there is no cars coming. We don't want to slow anyone down, cause obstruction. Checking both sides, it's clear. We're gonna follow the road ahead. Checking mirrors, positioning left, our side of the road. The speed limit here is 20. I see a car coming out from their driveway, but seems like they've stopped. If we can't give 1 meter's clearance to the cars, we have to slow down. In case someone opens the door, we can stop the car. Checking center mirror, right mirror. We are at Westfield Road at the moment, and we will be turning left to Brooklands Road. About 6 car lengths away, I'm checking center mirror, signal left. I've started slowing down, and I'm gonna put the car in first gear because it's a blind junction. We don't want to go fast here. And we are turning left from this roundabout, checking mirrors, signaling left. I'm gonna start to slow down a bit more. There is a car coming. Looks like it's clear for me to go. And we are turning into Water Eaton Road. The higher the hump, the slower we go. Most of the humps here on this road are small, but they're quite raised, so it's not recommended to go over 12 on these humps. But the humps which go across the road, the recommended speed on those is under 10. Please don't skip the video because I'll be giving more and more tips on this test route. Now we've got a double roundabout coming up. We will be turning right towards Water Eaton Industry. Checking mirrors and signaling right. I'll keep the car in the right lane for now. Looks like it's clear for me to go. I'll leave my light signal on, and I will finish in the right lane here because we've got to go second exit on this roundabout. The left lane only goes left. Looks like it's clear for me to go. Checking mirrors, signaling left, cancelling signal. Speed limit has changed to 30 now, and we are on Drayton Road. Stay on this road for 1 mile. After 1 mile, we'll turn left to Lemond Drive. When you're driving, whenever you're driving, pay attention to every single sign. It's gonna tell you what's coming up. As we can see on one of the signs, it says a bend is coming up, so I would ease off the gas just a little bit. And there is a hidden sign behind the barrier which is saying there are humps coming up. I would prepare the car to slow down for the hump. I would check mirrors and start applying brake. Our speed should be under 10 miles an hour because it damages the car. Humps damages the car. Checking mirrors again and slowing down again. I will select second gear. Before any brake, we have to check our mirrors, see how close the car behind us is. Because if the car is too close behind us, we start braking a bit early. Give the driver behind us time to react to our brakes. Now the speed limit is 40. I'll try to get closer to 40 gradually. If we speed up suddenly, pick up speed too much suddenly, it's going to scare the passenger or the examiner sitting next to you. Now we are taking the first road on the left. The speed limit has changed to 30. I'm checking mirrors and signaling left. At the moment we are at Drayton Road and now we are turning to Lamont Drive. Whenever you turn onto this road, you would always see parked cars. So try not to turn into this road in speed. There could be a meeting situation. You have to be prepared for it. Every now and then I'm checking mirrors to see who's behind me or if anyone's trying to overtake. Now this road is a very common spot for parallel park or stopping on the left. Just for reference, I'll demonstrate how you should be pulling up on the left. I'm checking all three mirrors, signaling left. I've started slowing down and I'm working my positioning, clutch down, and I've stopped the car. After stopping the car, you have to secure it, go neutral, handbrake up, cancel your signal. Then your examiner is gonna ask you to move off when you're ready. So I'll prepare the car first gear. I've put my brake on, handbrake down, 6-point checks, signal right, and I'll slowly start moving the car forward. Cancel signal, check all three mirrors, and start making progress as normal. Every now and then, you've got to check your mirrors. We've got obstruction and oncoming cars. I'll slow down just a little bit, check mirrors. There is no oncoming car. There is a car coming now. We have to stop, wait, let the car get past, and then we'll go around the cars. I've roughly kept a car's gap in between me and the van so I can see the road as far as possible. Checking mirrors, and I'm gonna give every car 1 meter's clearance. The reason we give 1 meter's clearance is because we don't want anyone to, if anyone opens the door, we don't take the door with us and keep a safe gap. Roundabout coming up, we've got to turn right from here. Checking center mirror, right mirror, and I've got my right signal on. There is no cars coming from the right, so I'll get onto the roundabout and take the fourth exit. Checking mirrors, signaling left, cancel my signal. Next roundabout, we are turning right. Checking mirrors, signal right. We are on Stoke Road at the moment and we are going on A4146. It looks clear. And I'll start making progress onto the roundabout. Our exit is third. I'm checking mirrors, signaling left. There is a car on my left side. I'll just finish in the right lane. This speed limit on this road is 70. We'll try to get near 70. Looks like I've got a safe gap. Get in the left lane. I'm checking mirrors, signaling left. And I've taken the left lane. We're gonna go straight over second exit on the roundabout coming up. I'm checking mirrors. I've started slowing the car down, keeping a safe gap from the car in front. like we've got to change lane. I'm checking mirrors, signaling right, and I'm taking the middle lane to go straight over second exit. Checking mirrors and signaling left. Taking the second exit. Center mirror, right mirror after the junction. Speed limit has changed to 60 now. And gradually I am getting near the speed limit. Right, checking mirrors, signaling right. I've started slowing down. I've got to prepare the car for the junction. I am selecting second gear. It looks clear. I will turn into the road. It's called Stoke Road. Speed limit here is 16. We've got lots of bends on this road. The safest speed on these bends is 30. Between 30 and 35. You don't want to slow down too much on these bends. If you slow down too much, you'll slow down traffic behind you and your examiner might give you a fault. I'm going to come off gas, apply a little bit brake. The road here is very narrow. Make sure you stay in your lane at all times. As soon as the bend was over, I started picking up speed. I am over 50 again. I'm checking mirrors. I'm going to slow down for this bend again. My speed is around 42 here. Checking mirrors again. And I've came off gas. Now I've started adding gas again. Checking mirrors every now and then. A bend is coming up. I look at my center mirror and I slow down just a little bit. I'm doing 50 at the moment. Checking mirrors again. I just came off gas and I've started adding gas again. A bend is coming up. Checking mirrors, slowing down just a little bit for this bend. My speed is around 35 at the moment. I'm checking mirrors, slowing down more. The speed is changing to 30. We are on Stoke Road at the moment. A crossroads is coming up. We are turning right from there. When I'm roughly 6 car lengths away from the junction, I check mirrors, signal right. I've started slowing down. It's a blind junction, ideally go into first gear. Now the best thing to do here, because I don't have any view of the left, I would lean forward as much as possible. Creep forward. It looks safe, it looks clear. And we'll make that turn, and now we are on Bletchley Road. Checking center mirror, right mirror after the junction. Speed limit here is 30. It will change to 40. Checking mirrors. I can see a speed sign. The speed is changing to 40. Checking mirrors, and I'm gonna get near 40. Every 10 seconds or so, I'm checking my mirrors. Now I'm going near the speed limit. The car behind me is too close. I'll ease off the gas just a little bit. Because if I apply emergency brake at 40, the car behind is going to have a hard time stopping the car, but if I'm slow and I do emergency brake, it's not going to be as bad. Speed limit is changing to 30. Checking mirrors. Here your examiner could ask you to pull up on the left. I'm making sure I give every car 1 meter's clearance. Checking mirrors, positioning left, back to my side of the road. Checking mirrors, positioning right. Checking mirrors, positioning left. I've got hump coming up. Checking mirrors, slowing down just a little bit. Under 10. Second gear. We are on Newton Road at the moment. We've got hump coming up. I'll slow down just a little bit. You can do 15 miles an hour on these small humps as long as you can position perfectly. Checking mirrors. Checking mirrors, positioning back left. Checking mirrors. Slow down just a little bit for this hump again. We've got a double mini roundabout coming up. First roundabout we will turn right, second roundabout we'll turn left. Roughly 6 car lengths away from the junction. I'm checking center mirror, right mirror, put my signal on, and I've started slowing down. I'll select second gear. If it's safe, looks like it's safe, I'm going to get onto the roundabout, checking mirrors, signaling left. Checking mirrors again, center and left, and we'll take that left hand from the second roundabout. Center mirror, right mirror after the junction. Slowly I'm picking up speed again. At the moment we are at Shenley Road and we are turning right to Church Green Road. There is an oncoming car and I've got obstruction. I'll slow down just a little bit. Checking mirrors, positioning right. Checking mirrors again and signaling right. We are turning right onto Church Green Road. Here examiner could again ask you to pull up on the left. We're not going to do that. Let's not make this video very long. We've got obstruction on our side of the road. I'm checking mirrors, positioning right a bit early, having a look. If the road is clear, I'll stay here. If it was not clear, then I would position back left, give way to the oncoming car. Checking center mirror, right mirror, positioning right, giving 1 meter's clearance, every car. Checking mirrors, positioning left again. We are on Church Green Road at the moment. We are roughly 1 or 2 streets away from the test center. We are turning right from the roundabout, checking mirrors, signaling right. Started slowing down and I'm gonna go in first gear. Whenever you turn right from a mini roundabout, if it's a very tight turn, it's ideal to slow down as much as possible and go in first gear. Checking mirrors. Checking mirrors again, going around this car. 1 meter's clearance, checking mirrors, positioning back left. Now we are turning left onto Milton Avenue, back to the test center. At the moment we are at Church Green Road at the moment. Here your examiner is going to ask you to turn right into the test center, but we are not going back to the test center. Milton Avenue, that's where the test center is. securing the car. And that is the end of the test route. I hope you guys have learned something. You got to know the roads a little bit and some tips and tricks I've shown you. If you would like to book a lesson, I'll post a link to my Facebook page. You can contact me from there. Or if you would like to have a second opinion about your driving before you driving test, you can contact me as well. Thank you so much for your time, and welcome to the channel. Please subscribe and leave a like.